Oh, all right. Here's the other thing.
What?
Going back.
Where are we going? How far?
All right. Gonna be honest about it. Just gonna lay it out. This is fucking Friday. All right. Not carrying this over another goddamn week. You understand?
All right.
And this is. All right, Andy. This being a business is the main thing that I'm coming from here. Okay?
All right.
That's the main difference between what we do and what JF and Andy do. Now, Andy can still bring on debates. JF can bring on debates. This could essentially be nothing more than a brand split. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, nothing more than a brand split, and now people get 2 shows. Now they'll get more than what they were getting before. And overall, I don't think anybody would be mad at that.
Nah, people will still be. You know this.
Oh, people will find a reason to be mad at it. But the idea would be, hey, look at that. 2 shows. And both guys apparently feel better. Both fan bases can, well, I don't know if that's what they wanted. It feels like a lot of people did enjoy them together. I personally, I liked how they bounced off of each other. I had missed a lot of their shows. All right, I saw a lot of clips, and maybe I was just seeing the good bits. Maybe I was only seeing the highlights. But I thought they did good. All right, it felt like Laurel and Hardy, Abbott and Costello. That's what it felt like to me.
And it doesn't mean they're done with each other forever. I mean, Andy might jump on JF's stream, and JF might jump on Andy's stream, right? Just not as co-host and host again, just like as a guest, maybe.
That's what I want.
I don't know how I want to go.
Is if they can get, maybe they'll end up this gets squashed and they're doing something again by the end of next week. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, exactly.
But if it gets to a point where it's just at the fucking least, just calm the fuck down, talk to each other, do guest spots on each other's show at least. They're good together. These 2 are good together. A lot of goofy shit got in the way. A lot of people pointed to what it's been shouted from the fucking mountaintops for a day that what I said instigated it. What I said was that I thought that JF was better than the reaction that he gave. The reaction that he had to what Ralph said was the worst one, in my opinion. And I thought he was better than that. If that criticism is what shot all of this forward, there were bigger goddamn problems before anything happened. This was already an issue.
And hold on, just in, Andy just said he's taking a break. I just said that in chat.
No, I believe him. If he does end up taking a break, I wouldn't doubt it. Look, fucking, these are 2 guys who got it. They have a lot to think about. And here's the problem. I think they should have thought about this with each other. They should have sat down and just had a fucking talk. Maybe I'm misreading it. Okay, I'm not in Andy's head. I'm not Andy. A lot of people are like, oh, you've been whispering in his ear. And if you paid attention to what I've been saying, I'm pretty sure I told him that, yeah, you should probably keep him. Several times this entire week on air. Told him to work this shit out several times this week on air. Told him that I thought they were a good team several times this week on air. And 2 grown men.
2 grown men. Exactly.
No, I have to talk about this shit. They were a good team. They were a good fucking ticket. You look through history too, great duos who just fucking, they're volatile sometimes. Maybe that's this. Maybe that's this. Maybe they're just a volatile duo sometimes. One's just going to get to the other gets the other. They split for a second. You give them a minute, they come back, they're good. Maybe that's it. There is a thin skin between these 2 guys. And I'm not talking about individually. I'm talking about both of them. And I think a lot of it has to do with how they came together. You know that the entire reason these 2 guys end up coming together is because everybody else lied about them, right? That's how these 2 come together. everyone else lies about them. Isn't that interesting? Two very untrusting guys who come together for a show after everyone's lied about them. I can't imagine why they have paranoia about the other one being out to get them. You know,
hey, but at least we're getting a Metocast out of this.
Yeah, there's that.
That's a fucking plus.
There's that.
That's
at least
Metocast
comes
because
back.
I was reading chat about it. It's like, yeah, that's what everyone wants now. Is the Metocast. Just coming out of the woodwork. Oh, right timing too. Absolutely. When the fires start going down.
One of the best shows. I think he would be, if he would have just taken this format and ran with it forever ago, he'd have a good show. But I don't know. Like to me, it's weird because I want it to be like an every Sunday thing, and I know that that's not Jim's style.
No, but I told you at the beginning, I'm just a monkey-like creature with a mouth and a brain, with a quantaloop to eat it and other human beings to exchange with. I didn't claim anything else. And your problem is that you cannot debunk this version of my life. I just debunked it. You cannot prove that it's impossible.
I just debunked it by the fact that you come to the debate and you make arguments acting like they're from your mind and you freely do it. And you just said that you are a determined machine. That's self-contradictory.
Okay, Andy, this is important. I'm not into low IQ interventions. Andy, so you shut the fuck up for 1 minute.
Okay, fine, fuck, man.
So
all right.
This is a classical argument of the form of Stefan Molyneux, which is you engage in discussion, therefore you accept all the rules of discussion. I didn't. I don't. I'm just a human being. I emit noise. There are other beings. They interpret this noise based on their own rules. Andy, you can go ahead.
Why do you have to be a dick like that? I was going to ask one question that was part of this.
I was kidding, Andy.
No, you pissed me off, dude.
Sorry, Andy. I was kidding.
Just because you're triggered, you can't fucking just go.
Hey, I was not actually triggered. I love you, Andy. I was kidding.
Okay, I want to ask one thing. I want to clarify.
I claim this audio we were playing out, we were acting out. We haven't actually watched child porn.
JF, do you realize this is not your show, dude? Do you realize that? I don't know if you've quite caught on, but this is not your.
I'm gonna show you how much it's my show. I'm gonna eject you from this giggling out.
Okay, good.
Go fuck yourself.
Right? Epic style.
Do we have any other subject? That's how much it's my show. I can kick you, you little fucker. No, you're not small. You're not little. You're a fat fuck.
Why'd you kick him out?
Because he was insulting me, and I kick people who insult me.
You can't kick him out of the show for insulting you. Have I been kicked off? Wait. Would I kick someone off for insulting me? That's so sensitive.
He was adding a very bad mood to the audio track.
So you're being just sensitive about this.
Oh, no, it's not sensitive. I'm sensitive for the audience. I don't want them to be exposed to crappy content. And Andy, I love you. I didn't do that to challenge your authority. But I cannot let this guy pollute a show I'm on.
No,
I'm sorry.
You can't.
I add the option of the eject button. I do it for the audience.
Why are you being? So do you want me to play hang on. So when someone challenges me on something, when you call me low IQ, I have to fucking take it. And the moment someone challenges you, you boot them from the show.
No, it's that his challenge is inappropriate intellectually. That's the problem.
Oh my god!
He just threatened me with revealing stuff about my private life right here. I'm not taking threats. I'm not taking threats anymore. If someone comes on this stream and says, hey, I could say some things about you, you're kicked. It's simple. And I'm sorry, it could have been entertaining, but the reality is that this discussion was dying.
So if someone were to call me out, and then I would be like, no, I'm going to kick you off, that just shows that you're being freaking sensitive about this.
So I just got my socks wet for nothing?
To be honest, it's not about sensitivity. It's about this guy has not brought anything. He's interrupted Nick throughout.
Who gives a fuck?
He has very low morality. I don't respect him. I decided to kick him the same way we say sometimes Kevin Logan is a piece of shit and we might kick him because he intervenes too much or he cuts people. I decided to kick him. I stand by my decision and I get from you that you don't agree with it.
No, I don't.
But I mean, it's either you can take it or we can maybe part ways at some point.
Almost every fucking show by people. You have bashed me in the public space in front of people. Do I go, well, we have to kick everyone who makes fun of Andy now?
No, Andy, did I kick you? Did I say, oh, Andy is against what I say, I'm going to kick Andy? No, I kicked a particular person who was causing problem, who was suggesting threats of revealing stuff about my private life.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I could say a lot about you, but I won't.
I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be back.
I'm gonna kick him. By the way, I've let people call me a rapist to my face on this show. Did I ask them to be kicked? Did I kick them? No. I can take a proper challenge to me. Ralph retorts point and reviewing a 15-minute audio clip is not proper to the point I was making. It's not intellectually interesting to me.
So we're not going to watch the audio then.
I'm just. This is annoying. That you can't handle the criticism to you. That you kick someone off the show after
But what's the criticism to me? What's the valid critique of my statement?
I get shit on all the fucking time. And I
leave. But what's the valid critique of my statement? What would we have gained in staying here 15 minutes more with Ralph?
We would have listened to the audio that everyone wants to listen to.
I have the audio either way.
I mean, clearly he didn't have playback capabilities, so he was not going to be the one playing it.
Yeah, but he knows a lot. He was there. He did the show last night.
Well, I mean, we can re-invite him back, but...
he crossed the line. He crossed the line.
Exactly. Fine, fucking bring him back and I'll talk to him. And if he's going to cross a line and I see it's a line being crossed, then I'll be like, sorry, you're going to have to leave. But, like...
Is there even a way we can uneject someone from Google Hangout?
I think you have to re-invite them through the Hangout on Gmail. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's how it is. So.
What's the goal of listening to this audio? This audio, we know what it contains. It contains an admission of looking at child porn. I'm fine with it. Let's admit it. That's what the audio says.
Fine. If you think that I was wrong about them changing the story, fine. That's fucking not even the point of any of the situation that happened last night. It's fucking a whatever. It's an opinion. That's all it is. But the fucking audio, the clip is horrific. It's disgusting, and I don't want to associate myself with people who talk like that.
Absolutely.
Or watching a 6-year-old being fucked in the ass. Yeah, like
I want to. What's said in the clip?
I'm fine with that.
And also like someone like Destiny talking about ethical child porn. Even I don't want to be associated with someone who talks about that. Amos Yee, he's not a pedophile of admission, but he advocates for pedophilia. Therefore, I don't want to be associated with him. Whether it's true or not, if you're gonna talk, and the fucking description of it was disgusting. That was my point from yesterday's show. If you think I'm wrong about that point, it doesn't even fucking matter. That's just a throwaway point.
And I respect that. That's totally fine.
Fair enough.
The audio
you may think that someone is too slimy, even if they didn't contradict themselves in a particular statement, that they're just too slimy to be with. Personally, at this point, I consider Ralph Retort too slimy for me.
Right? Because the way I view it, Andy is JF's boss, right? Like it or not. De facto, Andy is paying JF money. So the question is, like, if JF wants to build his own ego, then don't take the money, right? But if the moment you take money from someone, you establish a business contract where the person paying you becomes your boss and you become, you know, the person working.